It's Custom Tactics update time. You keep pestering me in the comment section down below, Aussie. When are you doing an updated Custom Tactics video for us? Well, lads, let's just say it's here, baby. I'm about to drop it for you guys, deconstructing for you.
Griezmann, 3 men around him to somehow find some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive back.
He's made himself the tiniest bit of space.
Almost feels like a bit of a taunt. Didn't really go for it. Oh! The display there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest.
We talked about
margins.
Aussie FIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
Boom! Bada bing, to jump into them, lads. Now, you would have known from a last Custom Tactics updated video, lads, we had 4 setups. I'm going to break it to you guys. I've only got 2, okay? I've only been running 2 lately, and the one that I obviously have been running, you know, as my default formation is the 4-2-2. You guys would know I've been rocking this all year. Very, very useful formation for the reasons of basically, you know, you have 4 attackers lined up. You can always find a pass into one from the wing, and there's always space to find the striker into, and the striker always finds that space and basically can pass it into him and continue to pass inside until you find a tap-in opportunity. Now, as you see here, nothing has really changed. We've got width of 45, and that's in general just to combat the latest patch, or patch that happened 2 months ago where EA increased the width between the defenders. We're going to have 65 depth. I want that bit more higher up defensive line so that I can try and put a bit more pressure on my opponent, because as you guys would know if you watched my previous tutorials, I like to press like MS Dossery and put a lot of pressure on the opponent. So 65 it is. Fast build up as well, lads. We have of course players getting forward. I like to get up the pitch as quick as I can, you know, with patience of course. So I do take my time, okay, and I will, you know, if I need to, pass backwards, but the quicker I can get up, the better, in my opinion. Balanced on chance creation. I want to dictate the way my players are running when they're getting chances. I want them to stick to their positions or what I set them to on my player instructions, and rather than the AI doing it for me with possession, forward runs, direct passing, okay? Width for offense is on 55. That's to actually combat the, you know, the wider formation, the wider space between the defenders, because I find a little bit wider allows my attackers to get into those positions, okay, those holes that are left open from that defensive width increase that the patch did 2 months ago. Players in the bots I have set to 7, lads. I like a few more players forward, and what I find is the 2 CDMs still stay back even though I have this on 7, so this just allows me to have a few more players forward. It allows all the attackers to get into the bots, all 4 of the attackers as they line up. Corners is on 2 and free kicks is on 3. The only thing I've really changed is the free kicks for this formation, just because I don't want as many forward. I was conceding a few counter attacks from free kicks, so I decided to stick it to 3. And lads, in terms of player instructions for this is important. I have and I will change this around because they don't belong there, but Vlahovic goes out to the left, Ronaldo at striker, we have De Bruyne in the CDM position as well as Mbappe. Now in terms of instructions, I like Mbappe to be unbalanced, I like Ronaldo to get on behind, I like one of my strikers at least to hold the ball up, and I find when they're unbalanced they will show for the ball a lot more, okay, and that's on Mets attack. He's also on comeback on defence for both those strikers, okay, so they sit a bit deeper. We then have balanced for all of these, okay, for the 2 cams. Alright, so they'll drift between, you know, the higher up areas as well as the lower areas, the more in-depth areas, and basically will show for the ball but also make runs at the same time. Both CDMs are on cover, centre and stay back. That's important, as well as the 2 wing backs. Now, moving on to the 3-4-2-1, my second formation. I've actually been using this, okay, in FGS. I did use this in FGS and I came back and I took the lead, okay. So I was down 2-0. Then took the lead against my opponent 5-3. In the end I ended up losing, okay, in penalties, but it is what it is. But this formation is useful, and the reason why is because you have 5 attackers lined up. It's almost like the basically the 4-2-2, except you have 1 extra attacker forward, so you got 5 options lined up in the bots rather than 4, and that's why I like it. It's a bit more attacking. Plus your, as you see, wing bats, your left mid and right mid can drop back and give you a 5 at the back formation, okay, and that's why they're on comeback on defense for both of those. We have of course Ronaldo and getting behind, and then balanced attack or mixed attack for both cams. Okay, alright, and then we have stay back for both CDMs. Now, in terms of tactics, balanced 50 for the width. The reason why I have that is because we've got 5 at the back, so we don't need to have as much width down. You know, we don't have to have as lower width. Depth again is on 65 for the reasons I explained before. Same as fast build up, same as balanced. Width is on 55 yet again. Same for this, and I have free kits on 4 for this one, only because if I have a chance and it's in the dying stages, which I like to use this formation towards the end if I'm down, then I have a few more players forward for that, lads. So that's the custom tactics for me. They have been working. This is what I used in FGS 4, and yeah, lads, we made the top 16 at least. We made the knockouts, just unfortunately we couldn't make to the top 8 like we did in FGS 3, but it is what it is. That's the custom tactics, that's the player instructions. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm coaching one-on-one, lads. If you want private coaching, link is in the description. I'm also showing you the progress of that No Money Spent series on Instagram. Go and check me out over there, chuck a follow. We'll keep in touch, boys. But as always, I hope you have a good day. I'm out. Sayonara, au revoir, adios, salam, ciao. Goodbye.